This is Grenfell Tower as seen by the police officers whose job it is to identify those who perished here. In small teams, they climb the block's only narrow staircase to reach the flats at the top of the building to carry on their painstaking searches. The floor numbers have been spray painted on the walls, which become darker, more charred as they rise. Wearing protective clothing and breathing equipment to shield against asbestos, the officers stop to catch their breath. Inside the shell of Grenfell, they are on hands and knees for 3 hours at a time, trying to find tiny fragments of bone and teeth. It's the toughest job they have ever undertaken.
We've never had an incident to this scale. The pressures it puts on you emotionally are huge. The DVI team are all volunteers, and to ask them to get into a building like this and deal with the stuff they're finding is a big task for them. I understand how frustrating it is for people outside of this environment to sit there and wait and say, well, why can't I have my family back? Surely it's easy. And it's not. It's a very time-consuming process, but it's a very thorough process that ensures the right people are back and given back to them, and that's fundamental.
Emma O'Connor lost neighbours and friends that night. She showed me the police video of the remains of her home on the 20th floor.
That burnt out bit is this new sofa that was bought for my birthday. That's the coffee table, well, where the coffee table used to sit.
She and her partner had been drifting off to sleep when they heard a siren. They went downstairs to see what was happening, early enough that the lift was still working. They never thought the fire was serious.
I keep suffering from survivor's guilt. Now we know that people on our floor especially was still inside. I feel guilty that I didn't raise the alarm to them. I would have tried to at least help them or get them out or bang on their doors.
The last 4 weeks have been a blur and Emma's struggling to cope.
I keep having flashbacks as me and my partner, because we were out, the flashbacks contain us actually being in there while it was happening. I can see the fire raging through it. We're standing at the windows trying to get their attention, but they just don't get to us in time.
Health professionals are seeing the impact every day.
You can have a child who's sitting and playing with Lego and pretending that there's a fire in his Lego house, all the way through to demented patients who already are suffering from dementia, but their confusion is worse since this incident. We've got lots of adults that having had to go back to work, they're having flashbacks, they're suffering from anxiety, depression, and they're worried about what the future holds.
There is so much to take on, for people like Emma waiting to be rehoused, for the families who've lost loved ones. It's been a harrowing month. It will be an uncertain future. Tessa Chapman, 5 News, North Kensington.